Have you ever wondered what would happen if a comet flew incredibly close to another planet? What would it look like from the surface? What could we learn? Well, back in 2020, we got a front row seat to one of the most spectacular cosmic encounters ever witnessed, and it happened at our next door neighbor, Mars. This is the story of Comet 3I, Atlas, and its breathtaking flyby of the Red Planet, an event that truly broke the internet. So, let's set the scene. The year is 2019. Astronomers using the Atlas survey that as the asteroid terrestrial impact last alert system in Hawaii spot a faint, fuzzy object moving through our solar system. At first, it's just another dot among millions. But as they track its path and realize this isn't your average space rock. Its trajectory is hyperbolic, meaning it's not bound by the sun's gravity. It's a visitor from interstellar space, a messenger from another star system, just like the famous Oumuamua before it. They name it 3I ATLAS, with the I standing for interstellar. This immediately sent a jolt through the scientific community. An interstellar object we could study up close? That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But the excitement was just getting started. As astronomers refined its orbit, they discovered something truly mind-boggling. 3-1 ATLAS was on a direct course for a close encounter, not with Earth, with Mars, and by close, I mean really close. We're talking a flyby distance of just a few million kilometers. To put that in perspective, it's just a cosmic stone's throw away. Suddenly, all eyes, and more importantly, all our robotic eyes, turned towards Mars. We had a fleet of spacecraft orbiting the planet NASA's MAVEN, Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, and ESA's Mars Express, just to name a few. On the surface, the Curiosity and Perseverance rovers were ready to look up. It was an unprecedented opportunity. We were about to watch a comet from another star system interact with the Martian atmosphere. This wasn't science fiction. This was real life, happening in real time. As the comet got closer to the sun, it started to wake up. The sun's heat began to vaporize its ices, creating a glowing coma, huge cloud of gas and dust and a long, beautiful tail. Images from telescopes on Earth showed it brightening rapidly. The internet was buzzing with anticipation. Amateur astronomers were sharing their photos, space enthusiasts were creating simulations, and scientists were frantically preparing their instruments for the big day. The hashtag Mars Comet Flyby was trending everywhere. The key question on every scientist's mind was, what happens when a comet-esque coma washes over a planet? The coma of 3I, the Atlas, was predicted to be enormous, potentially enveloping the entire planet of Mars. This could have dramatic effects on the Martian atmosphere. The powerful influx of cometary particles could create spectacular auroras, far more intense than anything we've seen on Earth. It could also temporarily alter the chemistry of Mars's thin atmosphere, introducing water vapor and other organic molecules from the comet. This was a massive experiment in planetary science, handed to us on a silver platter by the universe itself. We could learn about the composition of an interstellar object, which tells us about the building blocks of planets around other stars. At the same time, you could see how a planetary atmosphere responds to a massive, sudden disturbance. It's like stress testing a planet's atmospheric shield. NASA and ESA coordinated a massive observation campaign, pointing every available instrument at the comet and at Mars. It was a global effort, a testament to what humanity can achieve when we work together. Then, the day of the flyby arrived. The tension was palpable. The signals from our Mars orbiters take several minutes to reach Earth. So we wouldn't know what happened instantly. We had to wait as the data started trickling in. The first results were astonishing. A MAVEN spacecraft, designed specifically to study the Martian atmosphere, detected a massive surge of ions in Mars's upper atmosphere. These were ions that didn't belong there. Were from the comet. It was confirmation. The coma of 3I, Atlas had directly impacted Mars. Maven's instruments saw the planet's magnetic field lines, which are usually weak and localized, go completely haywire as the comet's own magnetic field and plasma interacted with them. The instruments also detected a whole cocktail of new elements in the atmosphere: magnesium, iron, sodium, and a host of others. This was the first time we ever directly sampled the chemical makeup of a comet from another star system inside a planet's atmosphere. The data was a treasure trove. Meanwhile, on the surface, the rovers looked up. While they couldn't capture a detailed image of the comet itself against the bright daytime sky, their weather instruments did record subtle changes. And the orbiters? They tried to capture images of the predicted meteor shower as tiny dust particles from the comet's tail burned up in the Martian atmosphere. They would create shooting stars. Capturing a meteor on another planet is incredibly difficult, but the attempt itself was groundbreaking. The aftermath of the flyby was a whirlwind of discovery. Scientists published paper after paper decoding the data. They found that the comet's dust introduced a temporary, significant layer of metallic ions high in the Martian sky, something they'd never seen before. The auroras, detected by the ultraviolet spectrograph on Maven, were breathtaking, lighting up huge portions of the planet's night side. It was a light show on a planetary scale, all thanks to a visitor from deep space. This event fundamentally changed our understanding of how planets interact with their cosmic environment. It showed us just how vulnerable a planet with a thin atmosphere and a weak magnetic field like Mars is to this kind of event. In the early solar system, such cometary bombardments were common. Seeing it happen live gave us a window into the chaotic past of planets like Earth and Mars, and how they might have acquired their water and the building blocks of life. The story of 3I, Atlas, and Mars is more than just a scientific footnote. It's a tale of discovery, collaboration, and cosmic wonder. It reminds us that the universe is a dynamic, interconnected place, and that we are incredibly fortunate to live in an age where we can witness these grand events unfold. It captured the imagination of millions, proving that space exploration isn't just for scientists in a lab. It's an adventure for all of us. Thank you so much for joining me on this cosmic journey today. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more incredible tales from our universe, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think is the most amazing part of this story. Until next time, keep looking up.